Hello everyone, I'm Major Jip, and today I'm going to be taking a quick look at this. What is this? Well, you probably see, it's a Bluetooth speaker. This was purchased at Five Below, of all places, for the lump sum of $5. Now, for your $5, you're getting a Bluetooth speaker with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery and Bluetooth connectivity. How good is this thing, I wondered. So I had to buy one. The packaging is actually pretty nice. You know, you see, also comes with a, carabiner clip. I don't know why. I guess we'll figure out. Yeah, cube Bluetooth speaker. It has a bunch of holes for the speaker grill, and actually it looks like it has a metal grill underneath those holes, which is surprising. It's compatible with pretty much everything with a Bluetooth connectivity, as you would expect. It's made by Bass Jacks, which may or may not be a house brand for Five Below. I'm really not sure. But it comes in a really nice package. And let's see what it has inside. I haven't actually opened this one already, but these things are put into, I don't know if you've been to Five Below, but they usually have stuff that they're having a special on. They put them into essentially wheelbarrows inside of the store, and they just fill up a wheelbarrow with a bunch of a certain item. This was in there. So they all kind of get knocked around a little bit, but it is what it is. So I will take my rainbow knife, which is the first one I happen to have on hand. If I can figure out what part of the packaging needs to be cut in order to get into it, we can start this. There we go. Alright. It does have a clip to hang on the wall, too, which is interesting. And how to get this thing out nicely. Well, first, there's the clip. And we have a micro USB cable. Pretty nice that it comes with it. Don't necessarily require that, but it's nice that it came with it, because most phones, except for Apple devices, will come with a micro USB as it is. But they're covering everyone, which is nice. Well, that could have came out of the package nicer. We have the instruction manual in the box itself, which... oh yeah. Cube speaker, carabiner, micro USB, and instruction manual. Distributed by Five Below Merchandising. So this must be a house brand for Five Below. Good enough. You have the little plastic thing, covers it, and it's actually got a fair bit of weight to it. I'm surprised by that. It feels surprisingly well built for something of this price range. We can see here we have the micro USB, what I presume will be a little light, telling you if it's on or not. And an on and off switch. And that's it. No track controls, no volume controls, just an on and off switch. That is probably a good thing, because that probably means that setting this thing up is going to be pretty simple. So does it have charge straight out of the package? I guess it does. And that little blue light is blinking. So what is this thing going to be like to set up? I will read the instructions if I have to, but I'm setting them aside for now. Let me get my phone. Let me go into my Bluetooth settings. Ooh. Come on, come on. Bluetooth. Do I have to scan for it? I'll scan for it. Oh. There it is. And I take that as it is connected. Oh wow. That was incredibly simple. I am impressed so far. I think usually Bluetooth devices aren't too bad, but that was very easy. What does this sound like? What is a song I can play that will not get the copyright police against me? I know, I'll play the Samsung, the Over the Horizon that comes with Samsungs. Oh, that goes up pretty loud, actually. That is impressive. I don't know if you can, that's coming across over the camera's microphone. This thing actually sounds really good. Oh man. It's got a lot of volume to it. I mean, this is only at 12. That's all the way. I am very impressed by that. Huh. And it came charged in the package. Wow, that is impressive. I figured it was going to sound okay, but that is much better than I was expecting. It got a good volume to it, good amount of bass. And I mean, even putting up at full volume, it doesn't get too much distortion. I think it's a little, but it's going to happen with a small little speaker like this. I am very impressed by that. That surprises me. So, if you are looking for a Bluetooth speaker and are on a budget, I would recommend this. I mean, it's, you know, decently durable. Even putting a lot of pressure on it, it's really not breaking anything. It even crackles a little bit. It has nice little rubber feet on it, so if you put it on a flat surface, it shouldn't rattle. That is having an issue focusing. There we go. And I am impressed by that. I wonder if you can connect two of these at once. I bet you can't, because they probably have different IDs. You know, I just so happened to buy two of these things, just in case something horrible happened to one before I made a video about it. Let me go get that. Okay, so I have two, and I'm wondering if I turn the on switch on both of them, if they'll both work. Probably not, but worth a shot since I have two. Wonder which one got the connection. This one. So this is the, now I'm kind of forgetting which one was which. Okay, so it seems you cannot connect more than one to your phone. I mean, you might be able to. I just, through my very basic, just turning them both on, did not seem to be able to. You know, I'm gonna have to pull one of these things apart to see what makes them work, because that is impressive. I'm going to leave that one off to the side. I am impressed by that, to say the least. Oh man, I wonder how the some of the other audio stuff the Harbor Freight, Five Below has is. How you get this thing apart? Oh yeah, look at that. Under the feet there's a few Phillips screws. I am gonna go get my screwdriver and be right back. Alright, let's take these screws out. Just little screws going into plastic. More than adequate for this purpose, I would say. I can't get this foot out. Yeah, I'm going to just take all the screws out and come back. Alright, so I got the 4 screws out, and I figure this is just going to pop up. And sure enough, that's how it works. Oh, wow, they have a little spacer. And that is, I believe that's going to be a passive subwoofer. And there's the little Bluetooth receiver and audio amplifier module. Oh wow, and that's got a pretty decently sized lithium polymer, or lithium ion most likely, battery in it. Wow, that is very good construction. I am very surprised by that. Yeah, I believe it's just a speaker on top. I don't really want to pull the rest of it apart for fear of breaking it. But I do have 2. Yeah, that's going to be a passive one because there's only 2 wires going into this, so it wouldn't be a stereo speaker. I really wouldn't expect it to be a stereo speaker for this price point. We have this grill. That's actually a form of plastic. I thought it was metal, but that's plastic, which it doesn't really matter in the slightest. I don't know how you would actually go about taking that apart the rest of the way, because I'd really like to get down to the speaker. I am going to see what I can find out about this. Okay, so after some further disassembly, I found out that this thing is actually made pretty excellent. You have the main, speaker, which is, what, an inch and a half driver, maybe. Has no markings on the back, which is kind of kind of concerning, but not really for a product of this size. I mean, it sounds good enough. And then you have the passive subwoofer down on the bottom, and you can see it has a little bit of guiding for the air from the back of the speaker, and then that all goes together into an assembly, a determined assembly, and it all goes inside of here on those pegs, and it all gets compressed together, and that forms a seal on right here. You see a big piece of foam all around here, so that seals around there, and then underneath of this, actually it doesn't have a gasket there, oddly enough, but I suppose it's not going to need it because it's not really going to have enough pressure to cause any issues not having the gasket there, and then that just sits on there. That is impressive. Wonder how it'll sound without being in that. Yeah, that guide definitely helps with the sound, as you'd expect. That is surprising. That is a very, there's a good amount of assembly that goes into making this thing. I mean, what is their profit margin for $5? I mean, what does all of this cost? They have it in nice packaging. They have a good, sturdy enough plastic case. I mean, even with nothing holding it in place, it's still durable enough. They have the Bluetooth module, a lithium-ion, cell. Yeah, I really wonder what their profit margin for all this is, because this is a very decently designed, decently built. I mean, I've seen a whole bunch of the cheap Bluetooth speakers from eBay, and this thing is far better than them at about the same price. So I would definitely recommend one of these if you're looking for a Bluetooth speaker. It's loud, it has a decent amount of power, and it's built really well. I'm gonna have to go to Five Below and see what other audio stuff they have, because I'm curious if all the other stuff is going to be as good as this. Because I'm really impressed by this. But I think that's all there is for today. Five Below, great job. And thanks for watching. Major Jip signing out. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. And Major Jip signing out.